Hello, hello. What's going on, friends? Happy Monday. We're back with another Mentorship Monday, and welcome in everyone who's joining right now. I'm gonna give a couple of seconds for everyone to hop and join. We're here all leveling up together, and this is, I call it mindset call. That's why it's called Mentorship Monday, because this is a mindset call where we talk about, I don't know, any obstacles we might have, anything we want to might change in our life. So today we're gonna be talking about Mentorship Mondays today about don't just be yourself. And you might be asking me like, Vlad, what's going on? Like, that's actually, I heard completely opposite. Just like, just be yourself. Tom, be yourself. John, be yourself. Where I was watching right now, just be yourself. We taught that pretty much from we were kids, and I'm telling you complete opposite. Don't just be yourself. And why is that? Right? So you're like, Vlad, what something is off here? So let me tell you this. So the version of you right now, we literally talk about this. Actually, my mentor talked about this, so that inspired me to do this. And I'm completely feeling it, and I'm gonna share with you right now. So why I'm asking you don't just be yourself, because the version of you that you currently are got the results that you currently have, right? The version of you that you currently are got your results, your shape, your mindset, right? So this, how you look in the mirror, that's where that version got you. So are you really want to be yourself? Are you really want to be that version of yourself right now, moving forward in 2026? If yes, if you're in the best shape possible right now, like Vlad, I'm in the best shape of my entire life, then be yourself, my friend. You right now, you reach the top, that's it, But I think for the rest of us, and including myself, like, I'm not even close to the highest potential. I'm not even close to the version of how financially, how fit, how with my relationship, everything I want it to be. The man I'm showing up, I want to be, I'm not even close to that. There's always that next level. If you reach that level, congratulations. But for most of us, I think we're not even close to that, right? So we never reach that limit pretty much. There's always bigger mountain. So no matter how high mountain you reach, there's always bigger mountain in front of us, right? So that's how I want to live my life, seriously. No matter how high I climb, there's always bigger mountain ahead of me. And that's how I want to live my life. And that's how, guys, I want you to also have approach for 2026 right now, right? No matter how good I am right now, there's always next level. There's always I can be fitter. There's always I can make more money, right? So there's always the next level. And that's exactly like it. I'm talking today about just don't just be yourself, because the version of you right now you currently live got your results, got you the financial, basically, freedom, if you have one, just basically financially, got your physique. That's exactly where you're right now. So instead of just being yourself, we want to recreate yourself. We don't want to be just yourself, right? We want to create that version of yourself that can pull off so much more and can be much fitter, better husband, better man, better female, better girlfriend, better wife, whoever's watching right now, guys, I want you to be that better version of yourself. And we have to kill that version of yourself that you're right now. So I don't want you to just be yourself. We got to recreate yourself right now to become that new version of yourself. And let me know. I see some thumbs up is coming. So let me know if that makes sense, right? So why I don't want you to be just yourself. Because like I said, there's always next level. And if you are currently doing your habits, you're doing your routine, your current habits, your current lifestyle got you where you at today. So are you really living your best life right now? Like I said, financially, relationship-wise, health-wise, are you in the best, all of those categories? Or you want to level up? If you want to level up, answer yes, I want to level up, then I don't want you to be yourself, right? We need to create a new version of yourself. And in order to get there, we need to get off the autopilot, right? Right now, and let me know if it's familiar with you, but let's say you're if you've been driving for a while, if you're a new driver, probably it's not going to apply to you. But if you've been driving like, at least 5+ years, and sometimes you go to the same place, you've been already a million times. Let's say you go to your favorite Starbucks, you go to work, it doesn't matter where you go. And sometimes you just so in your head, you're just driving on so autopilot because you've been there so many times that you don't even think about it. You're like so in your head that you get to the point when you get to your work, you get to Starbucks, you're like, holy crap, what just happened? Actually, I literally just blacked out completely and I got to like without even thinking, right? Let me know if it happens to you. It happens to me all the time. When I go to the gym, I sometimes so zone out in my head, like, I know every single turn, I know every single red light, I know how to get there like in 5-6 minutes, without traffic. So I literally sometimes zone out. I think about my head, about my day, about some project, about something, and I don't even think about how I'm getting to the gym, Okay, let me know if it relates to you. And when you park, you're like, holy crap, what just happened? Like, how the heck I just got here? Like, I didn't even think about it. So that's called autopilot, right? You're so familiar, with the road. You're so familiar with driving, with the road. So you don't even think. You literally get into your work, to Starbucks, to the gym on autopilot. And that's not how we want to live 2026 or moving forward. That's not how we want to live our life, because if you just running on autopilot, you barely using like 5% of your brain. That's it, 5%. So if you want to break through that autopilot, we need to change. And for everyone, change is different. Only you know what can help you, right now, what you need to change. Only you know that will help you to get to the next level, right? So ask yourself, okay, so what's that the fittest, the most financially independent version of me needs to be doing right now in order to be there? Ask yourself. Again, sometimes you need to think about it for a minute. It's not like some quick solution, just 3 seconds. You're like, oh, this or that. No, you have to think about it. Ask yourself, okay, so what's that version of me who making, let's say, $10,000 a month, who has abs, has a lot of muscle, who's fit. We're talking about everything here. So Mentorship Monday, it's not only about fitness, by the way. I'm not talking about only fitness. This is mindset calls. So I'm talking about, financial independence too. Like a lot of people live nowadays from paycheck to paycheck. 70% of Americans overweight, obese. So I'm covering all of this together. I call it fitness. It's foundation for everything else in your life. So when you get your fitness right, when you become physically fit, that will implement, I promise you're gonna start making more money. I promise you're gonna have much better friends, who is like on your level, like, and not those friends who just want to hang out, drink, smoke vape or smoke weed, and just do nothing. No, you're gonna start looking for those better friends. You're gonna find better relationship, you're gonna find better girlfriend, boyfriend. That's how it is when you become the fittest version of yourself. So fitness, it's a foundational level for everything else in your life. That's why I'm talking about money too, because it's true for me. It's true for my clients. Literally, I started asking my clients, like how that changed, your life for you when you lost 30 pounds of fat, when you got the best in your life, when you got in the best shape of your life. They're like, oh my God, confidence through the roof. I see myself in the mirror. I'm proud of myself. And that radiates to everything else in my life. I started making more money. I found better friends. I found better half, I found better second half. So all of this, guys, all of this together just aligns like a snowball when you get in the best shape. So I want you to ask yourself, what that version of myself when has the best relationship, who has financial independence and the best shape, what they do. Are they watching Netflix hours every night? Or they go for a walk? Are they sleeping in, and hitting the snooze, and just sleep till last second they possibly can? Or they wake up earlier and they go to the gym, they go for a walk, they do some stretch in the morning? Are they just ordering pizza at night, and just eat whatever heck is, convenient right now? Like, oh, I'm not feeling it to cook tonight, so let's just order DoorDash. Let's have some pizza. Or they cook regardless. They plan ahead. They plan the meal plans. They meal prep on the weekend, or they buy groceries on the weekend, and they have the solid foundation of meals for the rest of the week. And they focus in on high volume, high protein foods that keep them full, that helps to build muscle. Or they just eat whatever, some snackish snack, every day, and just eating pizza, whatever is comfortable or convenient. So ask yourself, where am I missing right now? Am I sleeping in? Am I watching Netflix till 2 a.m? Wake up, super tired, exhausted in the morning? Am I missing my workouts? Am I not getting my steps? Where do I miss right now? Where do I miss? And you're gonna start fixing that, right? So that's the motto right now for me for 2026 is learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Seriously. Stop being on autopilot. Enough being on autopilot. Cut that crap out. Seriously. There's no autopilot. There's always needs to be next level. So start learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. For example, for me right now, I signed up for half marathon literally in 1 month. That's how close it is. And let me tell you, I hate running. I can run maybe 1 or 2 miles comfortably, with a good playlist, with a good weather. That's it. After that, after 2 miles, I start cramping. My left hamstring start killing me. I hate running long distance. And I'm doing half marathon in a month. It's 13.1 mile. So I never ran that much just running itself. I did some running, with obstacles in the past, but I never ran just 13.1 mile just itself. So it scares the crap out of me. It's definitely going to be uncomfortable. I'm running right now 4 or 5 miles only. Last week I did 4 and 5 miles run and I hate it. My legs just killing me. I'm sore and I know I need to double that in the next 2 weeks. And I know it's not going to be fun. But this is my motto for this year, for 2026 moving forward. I need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So I want you to do the same. Ask yourself, where I've been so comfortable, so lazy lately that I'm just slacking on everything. Maybe it's several areas in your life, Maybe just start with one thing out of those. But you gotta start challenging yourself, my friends. Learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Find you uncomfortable and grow from there. And second thing, I want you to start saying no. All right, so first thing right now, motto for this year, start learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So do something that challenges you. Maybe go for sign up for some 5K, 10K, some run that you hate doing, but you got to start preparing. Plan it 2 months from today and start preparing for that. Maybe finally get sick and tired of looking yourself in the mirror and you're like, maybe it's time to change. Maybe enough watching Netflix till 1 a.m. in the morning, and maybe it's time to start going to bed early, prepare the night before, gym clothes, and go to the freaking gym in the morning. Maybe just try, right? It's been already almost the end of January right now, so it's been already months, and a lot of people right now exactly start falling off from their New Year resolution. So this is your perfect time right now to press the reset and start taking action. I'm from Ukraine originally, Ronaldo. By the way. So yeah, first thing, learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Number 2, start saying no. Start saying no to things. We have so many distractions nowadays, man, and it's crazy. It blows my mind. There's so many distractions. There's so much social media just pouring, all of this stuff on your head, with all the entertainment that we have. So many shows nowadays. Netflix just trying to punch in your face, show every week. The DoorDash, the food just coming to you, the Amazon Prime, just same day delivery. Everything just gets so comfortable. So we don't grow out of this anymore. So start saying no. For example, for me, yesterday I was went to my niece's party. She turned 10, and I decided to do another year of no alcohol streak right now. I'm already 25 days in. So January 1st, I started I was 300 days streak. Quick backstory, I had 300 days streak last year. I haven't had any alcohol for 300 days. And after that, to be honest, it was on purpose. I was okay, perfect. My mission accomplished, 300 days, no alcohol. And I had some alcohol actually throughout. There was Thanksgiving. There was my wedding actually. So for my wedding, I decided to take a break and basically enjoy time with my wife now, with my friends. So I had a little bit of nothing crazy, but a little bit of alcohol throughout the holidays. I was you know what? It was fun for a day, but now it's not serving me. So I'm back to my streak, no alcohol. And yesterday was a lot of temptations, man. It was people offering me, there was Corona just sitting in the corner, just looking at me. That was hot day. That was 80 degrees yesterday. It wasn't just cold day in Florida right now. There was 80 degrees yesterday. And it was Corona just, waiting for me. They were there, my friends telling me hey, you want to grab Corona or old fashioned, anything. There was so much alcohol there and temptation was so high to say yes and just why not? One beer, come on, one beer. But no, I kept my promise to myself and I said, no, thank you. Like actually I'm on the streak right now. Like I'm good. I'll think about it later. You don't have to explain to every single person that why not drinking? Why is this? Why not that? You don't have to explain to them. Seriously. And they didn't care. Like, they're like, okay, cool. No one's going to be like, oh, you're not drinking this and that. No, literally. I said like, hey, I'll think about it maybe later. That's it. So temptation was super high yesterday to have a drink, to have even just not even old fashioned. It's one of my favorite drinks, but even Corona, just one beer. It's not gonna hurt, one beer. But nope, I still said no to all of that, and I felt amazing actually. When I got home, I was like, damn, I pushed through all of this adversity. I pushed through all of these temptations. It was a hot day. It was Corona just in my face all day long. Everyone pretty much, every single person that was walking around with the drink. I mean, Crystal and me, and her brother actually on the streak too right now. Crystal's brother, my wife's brother. He's not drinking for months. Good job, Jay. Proud of you, man. And Crystal wasn't drinking with me. Also, we both right now no alcohol, and that was amazing. Felt amazing. So everyone else was walking around with the drink. So that's how you gotta say no to things. You're gonna say no to parties sometimes. You're gonna say no to Netflix. You gotta say no to drink with your friends. Whoever's offering you something. Or I'm gonna stop by, with the drink today. Let's have something. And you're like, why not? Come on, let's have one. No, say no, man. Thank you. Maybe next time. I'm really busy tonight. Just learn how to say no to something that's not serving you. All right. So I want to leave you guys with these two things right now. Number one, learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Ask yourself what the best version of myself, financially independent and the fittest version of myself would be doing right now in order to pull this off. What I'm not doing it right now. And number two, start saying no to things that are not serving you at the moment. Cut the temptation. Say no to stuff that's not serving you. We have so many temptations nowadays, but you gotta learn how to say no to them. All right, friends, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Subscribe here if you want to see more. I'm posting shorts every day. And also I'm getting back to some master classes actually and posting the long format. So stay tuned. Guys, have a blessed week ahead of you. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Bye.